backflips. Tucking and tumbling, standing. I'm on my Gabby. Somersault on the assaults. Sticking my landings. I'm rapping off of the vault. Verbal gymnastics. They want me. They cannot have it. I'm doing backflips. Tucking and tumbling.
Woo! Grand Rising, beautiful people, on yet another beautiful day. I just got off the gym. That's why I'm sweating. But today, I would love to speak to you from the headline of They Will Get It and Understand It Later. Now, chosen ones, we are trailblazers, and if you're in this community group, you are the road less traveled. And by nature, that's going to cause some head scratches. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are going to look at you and they're going to be like, dang, like, what is this fool doing? What is sis doing? What is bro doing? Like, you know, like, I don't understand what's going on. But to that I say, they will get it later. Now, what we're doing by default is we're following the Holy Spirit and God's nature. And God's nature is not so easily traced. Like, let's keep it a stack. Let's keep it a bean, okay? Let's keep it a bean. Like, God's nature is not easily tracked. And sometimes what happens is that we get in these situations and these circumstances, and we try to explain that which God is doing. Now, case in point, Noah. Now, if you're familiar with the biblical tale of Noah, then you understand in Noah that that Noah was in a strange predicament where God asked him to do something, which was build an ark, but he didn't understand why he was building the ark or for what reason and purpose, except for the fact that the water was coming, the flood was coming. And so to others, you know, it looked like Noah was a little bit crazy. And you know, it might have been like, well, I mean, he's building this big old boat, like ain't nothing happening, and the rain didn't come, so people are like, yo, they mocked him, they looked at him. But later when the water came, then it was all of a sudden understood, oh, that's what he was building the ark for. And so I want to save y'all from trouble. I need to save y'all from trouble because God commissioned me to do this, right? When I was younger in my 20s, I tried to explain myself so much to people. And so much so that I explained myself out of instructions for God, because I was trying to justify my actions of why I was carrying this attitude and this disposition towards this thing, all the while not understanding that God created me to be like that for a very specific and intended end and purpose. And so what I want to save you from is explaining or having to justify yourself to man. Now, granted, there's a difference between accountability and justification. Accountability is like, yo, I'm trying to, you know, do this thing and I need someone to hold me accountable. However, justification is when you're trying to justify who you are before people when God has placed a specific dream or vision or idea in your heart. And those are two different things. And so you can't explain what no one has ever heard of. Like, again, up until that point, do you think so many people were building arks and boarding animals on them until Noah? And some of us chosen ones who are out there, we are commissioned with these callings that are like the world has seen, because there's nothing new under the sun, but hasn't seen in this time period. And so there's no blueprint for what's happening. And so you have to understand, and you have to get close with God and be like, God, I'm going to see you through to this thing. And we're going to create this together step and step. And I'm not inviting everyone into this conference call, because when you called me, it was a personal. It wasn't a conference. It was a personal call. And so that's why I say they will understand later, because when God has you in that building phase, it looks like a bunch of wood. It looks like a bunch of animals who are just sitting and they're waiting. It looks like tools and you ordering supplies. It looks like all those things until the thing is fully built, and then people can realize it and they can go, oh, so that's what you've been doing all along. Yeah. But what can distract you in your vision and in your purpose and in your mission that God has placed you here for, chosen one, because he placed you here for a very specific purpose, is to explain what he's doing. You don't have to. You know, you owe no one. Let me be clear. No one an explanation. If you're kind enough and they're in your life and they're giving you guidance and wisdom, sure, why not? Help is, what does it say? With the counsel of many, plans will prosper. Like, we don't want to be ignorant. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's those who are invited into your life, who know your calling, who understand you and support you. That's who you're going to want to invite into it. However, in other cases, don't try to explain it. Just put the work in, put the action in, walk with God, and he's going to reveal everything you need to know. And as for everyone else, you'll get it later. Comment, like, subscribe. I missed you guys. I had to step away because I noticed my spirit was getting a little tired, you know what I'm saying? And you can't do ministry from a tired place. Although I was still speaking, I was also dealing with personal matters. I was having to travel a lot, which I'm kind of done with, I think. But let me know what you're thinking. Comment below, like, subscribe so we can get this video in the algorithm. I love y'all. Dropping videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from now on. So I'll holler at y'all later. Love you. Mwah, babe.